spells good, that's how you know it's me. I didn't know. It says say something about this, and it went up, and that's why they did it, and they clicked that thing to leave it on there, so I replied and saying, they fucking with my shit, and they were. And so it's cool, and then they like remark on it. Well, why? Because we want to know, and then explain to us what happened. Analyze it, process this, tell us what's going on. Oh, okay, here's what's going on. And then they loaded it 3 times because I hit it, and it went 3 times, pushed through. They fuck with you. And then who's doing this? What's doing this? What's happening? What are they doing? Did somebody write in it, or what do we do? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm like, yeah, I clicked the thing. It went through 3 times like it does with all the other times you guys fuck with my shit. And then it didn't. When I was writing the one with Paris's thing in there, which you guys didn't post, she is so pretty. Gosh, she is so pretty. She's so gorgeous. I was like, wow, that's a pretty girl. Who is that? Paris Jackson. Who's Paris Jackson? Then I click on, oh, it's Mikey's daughter. Oh my gosh, I'm old. I thought she was still like little. Okay, not, well, like, I mean, still like, okay. Gosh, I'm old. What a good song. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh, she's a beautiful young lady. My gosh, she's so pretty. Gosh, she's so pretty. It's Malia and Sasha. I know they're getting bigger too. They're so pretty. Just okay. Oh my gosh, I know. Oprah, what do we do? Tyler, come on, let's go. We're gonna go for a walk. Let's go walk the dogs. Oh my God, they're growing so fast. Oh. Okay, I know. This is like a total chick thing, man. Dude, you gotta help me out, man. You hang around with women too much, man. We gotta get you your man card back. Come on, go hang out with Bone Thugs and shit with me. They can come. They can. No, they don't. Yeah, you don't want to let the women. No, the women just mess everything up, man. That's the man room. What about you don't want to go in the woman room. I know. I have the balls enough to do it. I am going to go be picked clean. Like a bunch of rabid dogs on a turkey, like the Bumpus's dogs on a Christmas story, and I'm the turkey. Here I go. Here I go. I'm coming in. Oh, come on, ladies. Pick me clean. Eat me. Go ahead. Yeah, especially you. No, I didn't mean that. No, okay, wait. I'm ready to eat. What do you want? Where do you want to eat? At the Y. Where? Okay, why? Because I like the Y. What are we doing? This is getting very not G-rated, bro. This is a bunch of women talking. I know how they is. I was raised it with them. They worse than the males is. They picked you apart like, oh. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have no self-esteem left, and you guys have totally picked me. I have my sisters. Oh man, she was an expert at it, man. She picked, you're so skinny, you're so this, you're so, oh my God. Always self-conscious and insecure about everything. She picked you apart like, yeah, it was just, good God have mercy. They were experts at it, but they picked her apart. Punches a baby because she sucks her fingers. They just pick. My mom told me, she said that too. She said, I'm so glad I didn't have sisters and brothers. You guys are so mean. I would have killed them. And I was like, but then she dug me. Well, because I was a runt, you know, and then I was born in July 19th. And they had to start, you know, and so she started me early to get me into school, just out of basic economic necessity. So she was nervous, she didn't send me to kindergarten, but she didn't send any of us to kindergarten. But then when I went to first grade, she was nervous, you know, because her little boy was littler. Everybody, I had tonsil problems until I was 8, so I was skinny, I was real thin, and smaller than everybody else, and of course younger. And and then in many cases, like a year sometime younger. So I go in there and go to school, and she was like, oh, he's going to get just. And she said, no, watch him. He's so smart the way he navigates around how to stay out of trouble. I learned it from my sisters, but also from, like I told you with the thing, like with the guy at the football game we discussed earlier. I was at a football game at Deer Valley. It was a homecoming. And the one kid's sitting there, and these 4 or 5 kids are getting ready to beat him up. You know, they're getting ready to fight. They're chasing him down, and he might have started it, but 5 against 1 just ain't good odds. Too much odds. You're whatever. You're, you know, remember, the dojo thing. There's no mercy in the dojo on Karate Kid. And, you know, it's not fair. You got all those guys against this one kid. Wait till the tournament. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, I think so. I saw it and looked at it. I was like, no, that's not good odds. That's not cool. So what do we do? So I just walked up to him and I'm like, hey, dude, what's up? And he's like looking at me. What are you doing? You coming over? Yeah, you know me. You know my sister. You coming over for dinner on Friday? And they're all like, oh, shit, it's him. That's the guy who faces down Mike Beatty and Jay Carruth, and he's the badass, and he's the gang leader from Oakland. And not from Oakland. We lived in Lemon Grove, and then we worked and stayed in National City. And yeah, I've been through places like that. Been through Oakland. Not from Oakland. No, not Tupac Jr. But I was just, actually senior. I was older than him. But yeah, so I'm like sitting there going, no, man. But then I talked up the stories anyway and told me, okay, I just played it up. Because, you know, Mr. Allen would talk about that. Well, you've been, Oaktown, yeah. Oh, hey, you're white. You've been through these places, and you're still alive. Don't fuck with him. And the teachers, coaches were all, you know, football coaches. Don't fuck with that kid, man. If he's been to these places, and yeah, he worked in National City out there. Okay, what about other parts in yeah? Oh shit, don't fuck with this guy. He's, you know. And plus, I had the A shirts on and dressed Las Cruces style, and you know, and already had the shit going on, and I hung out with a guy from Detroit and another guy from New York that were always talking shit, and Anthony, you know, they come up, yo, nigga, and Anthony would hit him in the chest, poof, that's how we say hi where I'm from. Don't call me nigga, motherfucker, I don't know you. And those kids go, oh, okay. He did not like that, and he would always tell me that too. You white people always worry about everybody's feelings and who likes you and shit. If the guy's an asshole, I don't want him to like me. So he comes up and does all that nigger shit to me, or yo shit. I'm going to fuck him up until he gets this straight. You're my dog. He's not. I trust you. You got my back. He don't. He's just trying to act cool and shit, and he's acting a fool, and I'm going to show him. Boom! I love games. He was one of my teachers. He was one of my trainers, man. It's life. He was just one of those ones that educated me. I told you that when Martin Luther King, when my dad, you know, boom, 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 and then finally he just read me on Martin one day. He said, the man was a communist. John Birch Society studied him, and they were all doing that. He was a communist, just like Angela Davis and all them. And oh, no, the C word. Oh, no, Martin, a commie, pinko. Oh, God. So I'm all distressed. Martin Luther King, one of my heroes, my role models, a communist, a pinko commie, you know. And so I go to Anthony's house and tell him, man, my dad, you know, John Birch Society studying, he's a communist. He goes, yeah, he looked into communism. Richard Wright, you have Black Boy at home, you read that, and then you like Richard Wright? Yeah, I do. He's a communist. He left the country to go live in France to be a communist. Like, yeah, he goes, yeah, dude, you're not looking at it from the right perspective, man. I mean, you got relatives being hung from trees if they look at a white woman cricket, and this is this country of great freedom and promises all this individual values and individual stuff and individual freedoms and liberties, and you don't have them. So they promise, but they don't deliver. So yeah, he looked into it. You know what Thomas Paine say? Yeah, if the government doesn't give you your basic rights, what do? Get into a government. So they're looking at communism. But he said, he looked at it and he said, I like what this delivers better than what that delivers. So he looked into it, but he said not to. And he said, I'm going to make America deliver on what they promise. And that's what he did. But he did look into communism, and you would too if you was black. You're looking at it from a white guy's point of view. You need to look at it from a black man's point of view. Went back and told my dad. My dad was like, damn, the 15-year-old kid's right. I was probably about 16. But yeah, but it wasn't so much that. It was, oh shit, I was older than that. I was 17. So I was 17. I thought I was 15. Well, 15 was when we had the Skimmerhorn. I was 14, 15. The Skimmerhorn argument from James Michener's Centennial. And we told you guys about that one too, that there's the Skimmerhorns and there's the two, the dad and the son. And the son is a senator or a state representative or state senator from Colorado, the territory, or representative in Congress. And the dad's ex-military and the head of the local militia. And they send the son to talk to the dad to get him to stop just wantonly killing all these Indians. And they had lost family members, the mom and some siblings, to some Sioux on a raid when they were younger. And the boy didn't hold on to the same malice that the dad did. I guess the dad lost more. He lost his wife and lost his, you know. The kid had the dad to get him through, and sometimes some people just make it through better. It depends on what you had and what you lost. And What you had and what you lost. Thunder. Oh, I love me some Stevie Nicks. We'll get to that later. I love me some Fleetwood Mac. But that's cool. Nice to meet you. Let me finish. He sits there and he's talking to his dad, and he was talking to him about it, and he said, no, Jesus comes to me every night and tells me to kill them, all the Indians. And the son's like, holy shit. He's like, yeah, God, I talked to God. And they, of course, see God is Jesus. Jesus tells me to kill all the Indians. I don't think Jesus said that. If you read the Gospels, Jesus doesn't do that. But the guy's like, no, he's the Prince of Peace. And, you know, but he's not saying that. But the guy's just looking at him like, oh, my dad is nuts. And so when he said that, I started laughing. Guy's crazy. My dad looked at me, got all pissed. He goes, you don't believe God touches people? It's like, yeah, I do, but I don't think that. I think the devil does too, and I don't think the devil has any reservations about lying and building up a man's ego to think that he's here to cleanse, you know, whatever, you know, and you will be my sword and kill through all the, you know. So I told him, I said, man, you know, the devil comes up, it's like love me like Barack, love me like Iraq. Who do you think you're fooling? I got the presidential seal. I'm standing on the presidential podium. My mama loves me. She loved me. She get down on my knees and hug me. Oh, she loved me like Barack. She loved me. She did. My mom loved me like like Stanley Ann loved Barack. She loved us like that. And our moms taught us that, you know, that if someone comes along and tells you to kill other people and you're the big king of the world, it's the devil talking to you, son. God would tell you to love him, love him, love him. And then, like my dad told me, fighting is the intelligent man's last resort. And fighting is ignorant. So if you're ignorantly fighting and you're oppressing people when you fight, who are you impressing? Ignorant. Well, that sucks. Why? Well, because I impress people with my, and to turn the girls on, I kind of want to have sex with them, Dad. But she's ignorant, but she's hot. I want to have sex. That's what he told me, you know. Don't worry about it. You might as well have sex. You have sex with anybody. It might as well be someone you really care about. And also that really cares about you, and especially someone you can trust that will protect you and you protect her. And just all the superlatives you can think of and more. And that's what you want. So when you impress them. But sometimes you got to stand up and be like Coward of the County. You got to fight to be a man. And you got to tell people. When people jump up in your shit and they start judging you, you have no position to judge me. I'm not judging you. This is an Alice. Don't jump in my shit. I will fuck you up. And I'm like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to be. We'll go to the next one. All right, thanks. This gets really weavy and really deep, and it's working through us, and everybody starts coming in the room, and it's... I love you guys. Okay, we'll go to the next one. We'll finish. I got to talk about my buddy B. Blessings and peace.